The topic for this session is death. Death is what I want to discuss now, and I hope it will bring you some knowledge or some knowing and unknowing. Actually, death is a very important topic because I see so many humans troubled by death. I see people lament. I see people get so low, feel so bad about death. And in my life, what I have enjoyed, what I have been right from death is death. I have been part and parcel of death. I have observed death. I have known it. I've seen it. I've just viewed death. That's why I don't usually attend funerals. I don't usually attend death ceremony. Like if I love you or if you are a relation of mine, I try to give you the best when you are alive. Give you the best, give you all the care, give you all the things like my parents. I give you all the love, give you everything. So when you pass on, I want to do the burial so easily, so simply. My relations, I don't do burial, all sorts of elaborate burials and all that. I don't know how to do it. I'm not interested in that because when a person passes on, he just goes to rest, and it's not good necessary to go and spend so many millions that those who are alive pay. Just do it. I think it's ignorance that makes people spend so much money to burial. When a person is alive, someone close to you, someone who's a relation, you give him the best that you can. After that he dies, you just bury him simply, bury him easily, the same day. Dispose of the dead, the body, the garment of the physical being that has gone, of the divine being that has departed. So that's why I say death is the topic for this session, and I want to really give death as much as possible, give it a treatment, give it a handling that you know disperses some of the fears humans have concerning death. So death actually occurs when the divine being that you are, when the divine being that I am, that is the super self, the super being, or the super personality inside the physical body, which you are, which I am, departs the physical body permanently. That's when you say death has occurred. But that is actually the being, the divine being, departing finally, not coming back. Because there are many occasions, and those who are experts in this, they move out of the physical body and they move into the physical body. They move out, observe the physical body lying there, helpless, lying there still, and after a while, or after floating around for a while, and after journeying away, maybe for hours, for minutes, as the case may be, you return to the physical body again. So there are people who are experts on this, but most people believe that those who do that, well, those who go out of the physical body do so, do commit witchcraft, do bad things. No, that's not correct. Those who are witches don't go out of the physical body. They don't go out of the physical body. They actually enter into states that are not even the heart state. So they don't even go into the. Anyone who steps out of the physical body properly cannot be a witch, and he will be a righteous person, a great person, because that is a state where you know where you are honoring and you know the divine being, the immortal aspect of yourself when you step out of the physical body and you see the physical body lying there. So that's what happened. So death, what humans call death, is actually a misnomer. Actually, I feel embarrassed referring to it as death, because death, what humans call death, is not death. Death is not. Death does not exist because the humans see death as an unattractive situation. They see death as darkness. They view death as blindness. They view death as catastrophe, as disaster. That's not correct. They even view some people view death as hell and suffering. That's not correct. Actually, it is when you are on earth in the physical body that you are in hell, that you are suffering. Because the only devil, the only evil, the only Satan existing on earth is the human body, the physical body. When you step out of the physical body, step out of your physical body and observe the physical body lying there, and then observe yourself, examine yourself, and you understand that the death state is actually the state we call life here, the waking state. That's death, because that is the most, that's the ugliest experience ever a human being can have. Because when you move out of the physical body and you're out of the physical body, step out of it clean, which is very easy, which is simple. When you step out of it and do it, if you learn it through what I call death study, death realization, death mastery, and death management, when you know it, you find that you are just different. So you now understand how human life on earth is and what it really is. Because when you step out of the physical body, you are free, you are liberated, you are extremely beautiful, and you see clarity and lucidity. Some people say, some people in practice they say they are, they practice they say they are mystics. Mysticism means mystery. I have studied mysticism very well, and I know that it is mystery, the study of mystery. And when you study mystery, it doesn't really lead you anywhere. Most of them end up, not understanding anything. But when you actually study clarity and lucidity, which is the heart way, which is the super civilization aspect of human life on earth. When you study that and you master it, that's where you are free. That's why you are happy. That's why you are joyful, and you are never desperate. Because people who who have stepped out of their physical body or out of their physical bodies and observe the physical body lying there and observe themselves floating around, traveling out there, moving to other realms, all the six golden places and states of human life on earth. All the six golden places and states of the human heart places, of the human heart super civilization. These people, they know a lot about human life. It's just that people are scared to talk about this thing because a lot of people will start running away from you, start avoiding you and all that. But I have lived my life in such a way that I know all this. So I have now decided to come out and say this thing and help others, help a lot of Nigerians, help Nigerians move into the good life, especially from 2012, because 2012 is the year that the time that the wars of time and space came to an end. After 5,125 years, the wars of 2012 came to an end. Theologians, pastors, and philosophers have been talking about the end of the world, the end of the world. But that end of the world, they all talk about, came to an end. That end of the world occurred in 2012 when the when that situation occurred. I was drawn out. I was actually caught up and moved into heaven, what we call heaven, or what we call the place, of places and states of those who have departed, or places and states of those the best of those who have departed. That's the place where they are. So when you go in there, you see all the departed are there. All the great the stages, all the great people that departed are there. And so when you meet them, they enjoy the state of knowing and unknowing. They don't reason, not common sense reason, not common sense rationality, which keeps religion and which is what is keeping science. They are in the state, in the narrow way of knowing and unknowing, which makes everything clear, which is clarity and lucidity. Everything is clear. So there, when you go there and come out, you just see that this life, as people see, all the things that people say about death, about life, are wrong. Death does not exist on earth at all. It is life and life and life and bliss and ecstasy and joy and whatever and fear, doubt, uncertainty. Those things don't exist. You are always sure, always certain, always stable, always composed, always in a state of tranquility, in a state of serenity, in a state of peace profound. So you are just a human who has come to the realization of what you are. When you realize who you are, you now relax. You are not desperate. You may not even own anything. Like Buddha, like Gandhi, like Jesus Christ. Those people didn't own anything. Not that they couldn't get it, but they didn't own anything because they were just there, haven't realized what life is. They just remained that way. Thank you very much for listening.